Hi, my name's Johnny and welcome back to my TR6 restoration channel. In the previous video you would have seen where I emptied out my boot and cleared out the area ready for welding. So today the plan is for me to actually cut some metal up and weld it in place and hopefully get to seam seal and fill the areas that I've welded. Well, that's the plan anyway, so let's see how we go. So I'm going to begin with this side, which is the worst side out of the two, and planning to make a plate to go up on here to begin with. Right, so I'm using just a piece of paper and a dirty finger to mark out the shape that I want to cut. That and a pencil will give me a pattern.
I'll leave it here.
Thanks, Sharon. I want to say hi.
Hello. I'm sorry, you were filming and I've interrupted you.
It's nice that I get cups of coffee brought to me every so often. Helps the job go quicker. So there is my first template. I think while I'm at it, I might as well make a template for this piece as well. And cut all the bits of metal in one go, like that. And finally, like that. And now all I've got to do is cut the bits of metal. I've marked out the patterns on this old wing, and I've been using the old wings for metal because it's good metal and it's the same gauge as the original metal on the body as well, so saves a bit of money, which is most important for me at the moment. So just ready to cut. Right, I've been welding for the last few hours. I managed to put in all the patches and a couple more that I'd missed, and I've since then given it a skimmer filler, rubbed it down, and it's already looking a lot better. You can see here where the worst of it was, the big hole there, the holes there, that cross there. Let's say I've welded on my plates, given it a skimmer filler, smoothed it off a bit. Now what I'm going to do is give it a final skimmer filler just to get it all nice and smooth. Once that's done, then I can carry on and seam seal the whole lot, because the old seam sealer was just peeling off anyway. So I'm going to re-seam seal the whole lot and undercoat it, and then it's ready for painting. Right, this is another day, and yesterday when I was here I did a load of welding in the boot and skimmed over the welds with some filler, getting it ready for primering, or seam sealing and primering. So I've been here all day today, and it's like nearly 3 o'clock at the moment now. I've managed to put the seam sealer on and give it a primer. Right, so here we are. It's been a really productive couple of days for me, and I feel I've advanced quite well. So sometimes when you become despondent when you are restoring a car and you just hit these brick walls every so often, so getting on to this stage for me is a really big boost. So anyway, here's what we got. You remember there were holes around this area here, there was a bunch of holes there as well, there were some holes around there and on that side over there, which I'll show you. there were holes there, but now it's all been seam sealed nicely and epoxy primered, and just got to let that dry now for a day or so. I don't know when I'll next be back, but the next stage is literally just put some yellow paint in there and I'm done with the boot. And just to show you the other side as well, this is the part that starts to get me excited. Do you know what, it's like I said, restoring a car can be a real pain. Something that looks like a straightforward refurbishment just goes on and on and on. And like this one, there isn't a single part of this car that I've touched that there hasn't been a problem with. So I've had to address those problems. And as I said before, the job before the job before the job. And it goes on and on and on. But as I say, doing this boot area has given me a massive boost. And knowing that I've done the 4 corners, the 4 wheel arches as well, that they were the worst for me. And getting onto something like this, which is actually starting to make parts of the car look even prettier, you start getting excited. Now I want to start coming every day, and I can't wait to get onto the panels of the car and get them in undercoat, and then finally get them into colour, and then even better, sort of rubbing down, flattening and polishing it. It's nearly there, and my aim is to get this car up and running and on the road before Christmas. And we're now in August, yeah, middle of August somewhere. It's quite doable depending on how many days a week I spend down here, but for all the hard work, there's a lot of pleasure in the end result. And even with a stupid primered boot, I'm going to drive home really happy today. Okay, so that's it for today. It's early enough for me to stop and enjoy some time with my grandchildren here, Gia and Leo.
Bye!
Until the next time, goodbye.